Okay, good evening, ladies. So, holy crap, middle of May. We are May 16th for our team call tonight. I wanted to do a back to basics, really for the back office, for explaining how you can get your leads and things like that to help new and seasoned coaches, kind of like a refresher to let you guys know where you can find everything. So let me do my screen share here real quick. All right, you guys see my screen? You see the call thumb? All right, perfect. Okay, so back to basics tonight. So like I said, what we're gonna talk about really is the back office, where to find things, what things you need to make sure you have set up and ready to go, so then that way your business can run smoothly for you. But before we do all that, I wanted to welcome our new coaches so far for the month. We already have 5 new coaches so far for this month. So I wanted to say welcome to everybody. Thank you for joining the GetFitCrew. We are excited to have you. I also wanted to recognize our rock stars so far for this month. This is my favorite slide to make every team call. I so look forward to it. You should see me. I'm like clicking over at my back office to see the names, clicking back and typing. I'm so excited to see the finished product with all the names. So, so we have some Success Club lock-ins already. We have a couple people that are only a couple points away. PV is awesome. Look at the names. We have 4 people in 450 and above. And if I remember correctly, Natalie's like 500 and something, and I think Jason's like 500 or 600 and something. So everybody's doing really great with the PV. We also have some rank advancements. Amy Stress went Emerald. She actually did that in the first week of her business. So good job, Amy. I'm proud of you. Marlene and Natalie both advanced to Business Starter. That's a little bit of a different advancement than Emerald, Diamond, Ruby, and all those wonderful stones. Business Starter is all on Leadership Ladder, which I will kind of show you in the slides where you can find that information. But that's another way to, a Leadership Ladder is a way to see how well you're growing your business and what things you can do to get your business to that next level. It's a really good way also to see your team and to see who's doing what. Now with Natalie and Marlene going Business Starters, that means that they're signing a lot of coaches and they're building and starting that business. So that's what that advancement means. So great job to all 3 of you at Rank Advanced ladies. Okay, so on to our back office. So step 1 here is what your back office looks like once you've gone to the teambeachbody.com and logged into your account. This is what you will see. This is your regular dashboard that you can go into. You get your friends are in there. You can log your workouts and everything like that. Please make sure that you go into here and right on the left-hand side where it says your name and my dashboard, go in there and make sure you have your before and after pictures. Make sure that you have all the information filled in. You have a little bio in there, what your goals are and things like that. Because once you rank advance and can get leads from the company, that is a big necessity in order to get the leads from the company. You have to have before and after pictures on there. So even if it's not like a true after picture, it could be a this is me right now picture. Here's before and this is me and my journey now. And you could always update the after picture. But just to have something in there to set up. So make sure you have that done. But the one part we want to look at is to show you guys how to get to the back office. So you're going to click where the arrow is pointing to coach. And then from there, you're going to click where the arrow is pointing on step 2 to coach online office. Now, you can also just hover over coach and a drop-down menu will come up and you can go to coach online office. But you want to make sure you go to coach online office, and this is the next screen that you will see. This is what we call the back office. So if you hear me either on a call talking about the back office, or if we're on the phone and we're discussing your business, I'm talking about the back office. This is what it looks like. This is your back office. If you see where I have the star on the left, that is like your social security number with Beachbody. Memorize that number. Put it in the notes in your phone, wherever it's easily accessible to you. I promise you will remember it. I remember at first, I'm never going to remember this number. You will remember it. But whenever you call, you need to give them your coach ID so they can get right into your account. Then they'll ask you for the last 4 of your social. But this screen shows you everything. It gives you all your information, what your current rank is, who your upline is, who the upline diamond and star diamond and so forth. It's where you will see in the middle your Success Club points. If you see all 4 of the tabs, you have personal volume. So that's where you can see where your current volume is at that moment. And it'll also show you levels of where you were the current week, where you are now, and things like that. So that way you can kind of see how you're doing throughout the month. Then you will see your team volume. That is where you will see what your coaches are doing. It's always automatically set. The first thing that's going to pop up is your Success Club qualifications. It's always set to that. You'll never have to click that unless you click away from it. The one after that is the leadership ladder. That is where you will see where you rank on the leadership and where your coaches rank. It also explains, like I've said before, if you hover over the little question marks, it will explain what each thing is for you. All the way to the right, that is an important part as well. That is what you need to check daily. That is breaking news. That is where you're going to have information on the upcoming calls. That's where you're going to have, like if you see you have the Country Heat sneak peek, it lets you know about the sneak peek and gives you all that information. If you check in there daily, it will give you ideas of things that you can post about. Like how the Beachbody Performance is now linked with the Ironman. I don't know if any of you guys saw that on social media, but now that's one of like the big drinks with Ironman. All of that information is in there, and now they're partners. If you see, I believe is it the third one? Yeah, Partners with Ironman is the third one. So you will find all that information in here. You will find what challenge packs are on special for that month. You will find anything special I might be doing, like when the Ultimate Reset, when they dropped the price and it went on sale. And I think that's like the it price now. It went in the breaking news. You'll find your Success Club, like the giveaways for hitting Success Club and stuff like that will be there. So anything you need is there. When I check in my back office daily, I'm always checking my Success Club points. I check leadership, I check volume, and I check coach breaking news. And then I also check to see if I have any new customers. So this slide shows where you will see your new customers. It's going to be right here with this big, pretty little star or whatever you want to call it that says check daily. See where mine says you have 3 new customers. 2 of those were leads. 1 was somebody from my site that purchased something. I check here daily because I like to immediately, when somebody gets sent to me as a lead, I like to send them a welcome email. And in that welcome email, I give them my Facebook information. They already have my email because I'm emailing them. But I give them my information. I give them a little background story about myself, how I started with Beachbody and my journey. So I always like to send an email. I don't like a lot of time to be wasted before I send them that email. I actually had a guy, because I emailed him so quickly, he actually called me right after I sent the email. My phone rang and it was a Miami area code. And he's like, "Oh, you really are a real person." He thought it was just an automated system, an automated thing that Beachbody did for the email. So because he thought, he's like, "Oh, that was really cool." So I didn't think it was a real person, So he thought it was just something fake. So I chatted with him for a little bit, and I've been helping him with his journey. So it's really great. I've had a few of my leads actually find me on Facebook and then message me like, "Hey coach, I found you." So just make sure you put together a welcome email. I'm more than happy to share the one that I have, and you guys can change it up and tweak it and do whatever you need to do to it, and make it with your information. But you need to make sure you stay on top of that. And we'll get to how you get leads towards the end of the call. And then that way you can see exactly what you need to do to get to your point that you're getting leads from Beachbody. So what you want to do once you go into your back office, the first things you want to do is you want to start where it says start here. You want to go in there. There's a letter from Carl Deichler, our CEO, and then there's a couple other things. What I did when I first started is I kind of went through each tab and learned what was in each tab. But what I want you to do is do the start here and there, do all 3 drop downs. It won't take you any time. The next thing I want you to do is to go to my website. That's very important because that's where you're going to get your URL that is going to show you with the one that you want to send to people to order from you. That way you're giving them and sending them to the right place. So you want to click my websites, and it's going to bring up the site manager. Under the site manager, the very first one is Beachbody Coach. That's the one that I use all the time. That's the one that I have linked now when I want people to, on my website, I have that linked for them to go to. But if you notice on the bottom where it says edit site, so you just either click English or Spanish, whichever you speak, and edit your site. You can add your name, change it up how you want. You can add your phone number. Anywhere that you see like a little red box that says the word choose, if you click that, you can change the pictures around. You can change what challenge packs show on your page. So it's very, very important to have it exactly how you want it. If you're doing a particular program or that particular program might be what's on sale, that might be the program that you want on your page. So you want to make sure that you have it looking exactly as you wish for it to look. So this is what the main one looks like, the one for Beachbody Coach. So where the little red boxes are, those are all the areas that you can change. You can add a little bio about yourself. The way that this site is used, they will use Join to get a membership, whether they want a free membership or they want to pay to be a club member. If they want to sign up to be a coach with you, they're going to click Coach, fill out all the information, and buy their challenge pack. If they're just going to shop, they would click Shop over to the right, and that will take them right to the screen where it's the challenge packs, all the shopping stuff that they can possibly purchase from you. What's very important is to make sure that all the sites are set up, and if you see where the big arrow is pointing, that is the URL. That is where you will find your website link to give to anybody that wants to order from you or anybody that wants to read more information from you. That's the one thing that I use the Shakeology site for. I'll go back here real quick. This bottom one is the Shakeology site. I use that one when somebody wanted more information on just Shakeology before they were going to order. Because usually I got somebody with the challenge pack as opposed to just Shakeology. But if they wanted to read more about it, I would give them the URL for the Shakeology site. And then that way they can read everything. If they had any questions, then we could talk about it at that point. The next things you guys want to know is the third tab, Sales and Marketing. That's where you're going to find your challenge group tools. So that's like the PDFs where you can post in all of your challenge groups. That's where you're going to find the logos that you could use. Like when I designed the team shirts, that's where I got the logos from to send to the shirt guy. That's where you can find wear and share. Honestly, you guys don't have to spend money on wear and share, especially the ones that are going to Summit. Save your money. You're going to want to buy it in the core. But if you think about it, once you finish a program, you're going to get wear and share because you get the free shirt. So try to utilize a lot of that to get your free wear and share. You'll find success stories in there, which are, I do a lot of that on my, my like page on Transformation Tuesdays. I share success stories that I get from the website, people that have done the program with Shakeology. The real important one on here that I love the most is the third one, the Product Tools Kit. That one breaks down each program for you. So if you go into it where you, like when you go into it, all the programs, everything, 3-day refresh, 21-day, everything shows up on the left-hand side. You click what program you want. It gives you posting ideas. It teaches you about the program, who the program's for, anything you need, videos, so you can share videos with people. So if you have someone interested in a program, you could tell them, well, hey, check out this video. This is the program that I was talking about. Check out the video and let me know what you think. And then you can send them that video link. You don't have to have videos on your YouTube or even have a YouTube. You can send them right from your Beachbody site. So it's a great tool to have. The next tab is where you will spend the majority of your time when you're building your business. It's the My Business tab. That's where you're going to find everything. The very first thing on the My Business tab is preferred placement. That is to pick which leg you want your next coach to go on. So if you're a beginner coach, you can have it set to right or left, whatever is more convenient for you, whatever you want it to be. And then obviously after you sign that coach, you want to change your placement to the next leg. That way when you sign your other coach, you have one on each leg and now you have rank advanced to Emerald. So the preferred placement is very important after you've signed that first coach, because then you're going to place who's going to go where. And if you have a business builder on one leg, your next business builder, you might want to put on the other leg so you can kind of even out those legs and have good volume, and then it helps for rank advancement. The My Downline is where you can see all of your coaches, and then when your coaches start to sign coaches, you will also see their coaches. So you can see your whole team and take care of your whole team in one view. The My Volume is the same thing as the orange button that says Volume Details. It's going to take you to your volume and it's going to break it down for you. My customers, I love to go to that one and just go to the customer search. It pulls them all up. And every couple of weeks, I try to send an e-card to everybody. My commissions is where you will see your paychecks, and you can click it in blue, and that will show you exactly what you got paid for what, so that way you can have an idea of where you're making most of your money from. A real important one on here, if you all have not done it yet, all the way at the bottom where it says My EFT Management. Click that and set up your direct deposit. You don't want to have to wait for Beachbody to mail you a check. You could be waiting for that check forever. What I did was I set up a completely separate account for all my Beachbody stuff. So my Shakeology and my coaching fees come out of there, and all my paychecks go in there. So it's kind of just like a revolving door, that account. So you don't want to have to wait for a check. So make sure you set that up. You're going to need the routing number and account number from your bank. So if you don't have checks at home, you would need to either call your bank and get that information, or you can go to the bank and they will give you like a check for your account with your information. Next tab is very important too, so you can learn how you can get rewarded with Success Club and recognition. Hey, my dogs are fighting. So you want to go to incentives and rewards. This is where you can see what the current promotions are. So like how last month, if you hit Success Club, you got a Shakeology apron. So you will see what the promotions are, what you get for each month. Recognition, when you rank advance and things like that, you will see it under there. And then for Success Club, it'll let you know where you're at, where you were last month. You can see, you could pick whatever month you want and get an idea of where you were. That's a really great tool, especially if you're going for Success Club All-Star, which is 12 months straight of hitting either Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. Or if you're going for Success Club All-Star Legend, which is 24 months straight. You can check everything in there. You can look and see from the beginning of the year how many Success Club points you've earned so far for the year. So it's a great tool to have to see where you've gotten with your business, what you're doing, what months were great months for you, what months might have been a little bit slower. And then you could plan accordingly because, you know, it's pretty, you know, this is around the time that it gets a little bit slower. It's getting towards the end of the school year. People are starting to plan their summer vacations and money's going elsewhere. So you'll see the pattern when you start to look through those things. This one right here is everybody should have done. If not, you need to go in and do them after this evening. That should be your next thing on your to-do list. The next tab is news and training. And under training is where you will find a lot of information about the business and what you need to know to help you grow. So the first one's getting started. None of these take a very long time. You read, it shows you documents that you can use. Like there's a contact sheet under getting started. There's the BAT form where you can put all your information in there, set your goals. The coaching one tells you everything you need to know about being a coach and how to get you to that emerald status. The emerald training, once you go emerald, it teaches you everything you need to go to the next status and so on and so forth. So everybody on our team should have done getting started and coach. If you have not done so, please go in there and do it. It is a great, great tool to have for your business. Everything in there. I mean, Beachbody hands you everything on a silver platter. All you have to do is take it all in, absorb it like a sponge, and utilize everything that they give you. For my emeralds, you should have done the emerald/ruby training. If you have not, make sure you do that. They will really help you. And then for the ones that are doing calls with me, be ready because I'm going to be asking if you've done these trainings, what you've learned on the trainings, and what you've implemented since doing the trainings. So that's going to be our topic for this week. So the ones that have Friday calls with me, make sure you have those trainings done. So leads, how do you get them? So I had posted in our group on about leads, what leads are and things like that. And this was one of the things off of the video and I loved it. So I had to pause it and actually screenshot it so I can show it to you guys in plain form here because there are 3 levels of leads that you can get with Beachbody. You can get a customer lead. Can't get a customer lead until you're an emerald. So you have to have emerald and you have to have everything set on your Team Beachbody dashboard. Like I said before, your before and afters, your biography, all that stuff needs to be on there. There you go. The second one, you have to have an active Beachbody Club account. So you have to be paying for your club membership. You have to have access to that, which is like $41 quarterly. It's worth it to get the leads from the company. Even if you get one challenge back out of the lead, in the 3 months, it's already paid for it. Complete your Team Beachbody bio and before and afters. That's a necessity in order to get it. You have to have your business service fees, which is the $15 a month, has to be up to date and paid. No violations for 6 months, which means nobody's complained about you to compliance. You haven't had any issues. You have to have Success Club 5 or higher to get a customer lead. So Success Club is important not only to grow your business, but to also get leads from the company. So strive to help those 3 people every single month. Just 3 people a month will get you so many wonderful things and the great feeling of helping people. Success Club leads. Now I will tell you, customer leads, you don't get any Success Club points if somebody orders on a customer lead, and you do not get any commission if they order on a Success Club, on a customer lead. It's strictly just a lead. So even if they order, you don't get anything until after that. Once they've ordered and their 30 days has passed, then you'll start getting commissions and points if they order something else. A lot of times a customer lead, I haven't had many customer leads that have ordered something. It's normally somebody that made like a free account or something like that, and then they get given to somebody. The other lead you get, Success Club leads. Again, you have to be Emerald or above, active Team Beachbody account, club account, paid business service fees, no violations, your complete teambeachbody.com bio and before and after, and you have to hit Success Club 10 or above in order to get Success Club leads. Now remember, also in both of these leads, you have to have your 90 PV, which means you have to be having your Shakeology every month. If you're not at the 90 PV, you're not going to get any leads. So you can be an Emerald and you could have paused your Shakeology for 1 month. You're not going to get leads for that month, even if you hit Success Club. So keep your shakes. If you find you have an extra bag, the next time get a box of packets and maybe sell the samples for $4 a sample, or give them away to a couple people and let them try it. A Success Club lead, you will get commission. So a lot of times, I've never seen a Success Club lead yet where they haven't purchased something. So a lot of times, a Success Club lead, they'll buy a challenge pack. You will get the commission, you just do not get the Success Club points, but you will get the money commission on that. So that's one big thing. Another thing that Beachbody gives you for hitting Success Club every month, they give you a lead with commission of somebody that you've never spoken to. Then obviously you send a welcome email to that person, you chat with them, you can look in their order to see what you got, what they got. You can try to find them on Facebook by their email address and try to connect with them that way as well. And just try to make that connection with them, because if it's somebody that's repeatedly getting Shakeology, they need to know about the discount. So you want to make sure that you can talk to them. Then there's a coach connection lead. I haven't gotten one of these yet. But this one, you have to have everything like before. It's Success Club 5 or above, no violations, paid business fees, your up-to-date club account, your bio before and after, and you have to be a diamond rank or above. So this is a coach lead, which basically is what Lindsay Matway was to her upline coach. She was a coach lead. She signed up as a coach, and she didn't sign up through a coach. So she basically saw the infomercial, and I guess when she was on the phone with them, signed up as a coach, and you just get given to somebody just like any other lead. So there are coach connection leads. So you have 3 possible ways to get leads from the company. I have a call to action for you guys for this evening. I want everybody to get their websites set up and to know your URL. So go into that first startup that I had mentioned. Make sure that you know what your URL is. Save it in the notes on your phone, wherever you need to save it, so you can quickly give it to somebody that might be texting you or messaging you and they want to get more information, or they want to know where they go to buy things. You need to have your URL. Set up your EFT. You don't want to wait for checks. Get it set up. If you're not comfortable with it, that's fine. That's up to you. But that's something that I want to make sure that you guys know you have the availability to have direct deposit. You don't have to do the banking. Let them do it for you. You pay a $15 coaching fee. Utilize it. Let them do direct deposit for you. You don't pay extra for direct deposit. It's the same. And I want everybody to do the trainings in the back office. So again, if you're a new coach, you're going to do the getting started and the coach training. If you're an Emerald coach, you should have already done get started and coach, and you need to do the Emerald training. So I want everybody to get into those trainings. Questions, I'm here. Anybody has any questions? Feel free, text me, call me, message me, email me, whatever's easier for you. Zoom me, whatever you want in order to get in touch with me. I'm here to answer all your questions. That's really all I wanted to go over with you guys, was like the main points of the back office and where to find certain things that I know I've talked to a few of you about, because I wanted to make sure that everybody knows where to find everything. Does anybody on the call have any questions?
Maybe a silly question coming from me that should know this by now.
No question's a silly question.
How do I know if I've paid my club membership or not?
You can actually go on. You should be able to go on and see. If you have access to on-demand, you're paying for it.
Okay.
Because that's part of the club membership, is having on-demand access.
So
you should be paying for it because you're able to your on-demand, right?
I've had on-demand for probably 3 months now.
Yeah. So then you're paying for it. But if you want to confirm that with them, you can call Beachbody and just confirm. But you'll have like quarterly charges. I think it's like $41.20 or something like that for the on-demand, for the club membership, which, like I said, the on-demand is part of the club membership.
Okay.
And don't forget too, if you have customers that are on the club membership, they get 10% off. So they'll get 10% off their shakes and 10% off other programs. So as a club membership, that is also a benefit of them getting a discount. So they might be paying $2.99 a week quarterly, but they're getting 10% off. So if they want to buy programs or they want to continue their shakes, but they don't want to do the coaching thing, you know, the club membership's cheaper, but they still get some sort of a discount. So that's something to make sure you keep in mind. Anybody else have any other questions?
Might be me again, sorry.
All right, what's your question?
Your e-cards every week that you send to your customer, or not every week, every couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a sample of that you can?
They're in the back office. Actually, here, I'll share my screen and I'll show you.
Okay.
Can you see my back office?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to my business and my customers,
okay,
and do customer search, it pulls all your customers up. And of course, it kicked me out. Let me go back in. Right here, the second tab over, send e-card. If you click it, it'll pull everybody up and just click create e-card. You can alleviate people if you don't want to send it to them. And then you could pick anything you want. Like usually I pick what's on special for that month, or I'll send, if I haven't sent like a business coaching one in a long time, like business building customers, be a coach risk-free. I'll send one of these to them.
Okay, I never knew that was it.
Yeah, you could send them information on the 3-day refresh. So, I mean, this is good to have too. So if you have somebody that's interested in information, you can have them sign up for like a free membership with you, and you can send them one of these that'll give them some information too. But it's a great tool to have. So when you have leads and things like that, sending these e-cards, that's just like, you know, I get from New York and Company all the time because they're my favorite store. I'm constantly getting emails from them of what sales they have that month and what they have going on that month. And then I'm like, oh, I've been needing new clothes or whatever it may be. It's kind of like a reminder of, oh yeah, I wanted to go to the store and get this. So if you think about it, you kind of have to be you're your own store. So you have to be like the reminder for them. They're not going to know what's on special. They're not going to know something that they can happen to get, you know, on sale for that month. They also have Fix Day Cookbook. They have E&E information. And a lot of times under Shakeology, they have a lot of stuff geared towards the holiday. Like 4th of July, I usually send this like the day before, like the evening before the 4th. But they always have one for the 4th of July. They have one, if I remember, for Father's Day. Yeah, here's Father's Day. They have 2 different Father's Day ones. They have holiday weight loss. So when you're getting into November and people are starting to feel frumpy from, Halloween and everything, you can send them that one. So they have a lot of stuff geared towards certain holidays, Valentine's Day. So you can always do that. And it's kind of like your way of saying happy 4th, but you're also giving them information on the shakes. So there's tons of different e-cards in here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions for me?
Oh. When are you starting your size group?
It's the 6th. June 6th.
June 6th.
Yeah. We figure we'll start the beginning, the first Monday, seeing that it's on special for this month. And then the picture, everybody can use that picture that Candy had made. I'll post it again in the team page. There, she made like a really cute picture that says like the 3 team names and saying that we're doing the ultimate dance party. I opened up the group already and I made everybody admins in it. So if anybody needs to schedule Hootsuite and stuff like that, they can. But it'll start the 6th of June.
Okay. I haven't done that one yet, so I'm kind of
weary. That's my workout for tomorrow. I'm finding with the ultimate reset that like even on my walk, my heart rate was higher than it normally is. So we'll see. I probably burn like double the amount of calories doing size tomorrow. But I did a 3-mile walk today and it seemed like my heart rate was a lot higher than normal. But
it's for what, 21 days or something?
Yeah. Yeah. I made it through day 1 without killing anybody, so that's a good thing. I wasn't hungry. And there's a lot.
Start with the 3-day refresh and see if that.
There's a lot of food. I eat a lot of food.
I know, but the wine's not in there.
Yeah.
I'm just
kidding. No wine. The hard part for me is going to be like right now going and sitting down with Alex watching TV while he snacks on wheat thins or something like that, because there's no eating after dinner, just lots of drinking water. So that'll be hard for me. But all right, I'm going to take a quick picture. So smile, everybody. Okay, cool. Thank you. Amy, I took 2 because you were dark in the first picture. And then the light on your phone, I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll snap. Oh. It lit up the face for me. All right, ladies. We'll get off this call. So if anybody's hopping on the next one, you got a little bit of time before the next one starts.
Perfect.
Thanks for hopping on. I'll see you guys on the 9 o'clock.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Good night, ladies.